this case, we're going to share a legend. Back in South America, now when I was visiting this summer there and winter here, I, went home, and every time I go home, I visit my own bookcase. Some of my books are still there, though I reside here in New Mexico. So there was an amazing tribe called the Guaraníes, who were nomads. So they would move from Uruguay, Argentina, all that part in South America. And so there were these two tribes who used to live on both sides of the River Paraná. The River Paraná is a very important river, and in both shores there live these two tribes. And their caciques, their chiefs, would meet every now and then in the tent of one of them and discuss matters connected with both communities, the needs they had, but they were on very friendly terms. They would share their crops, they would share the land for hunting, they would share the river for fishing, and then they would also exchange their handcraft and everything they did. So everything was peaceful between them. Now one day, Mandio, one of the caciques, one of the chiefs, was in a meeting with Piraju, and he decided to go ahead and tell Piraju, listen, he said, I think that we need to get this bond even more, even closer. We have such a nice bond. And I believe that if I marry your daughter, then this bond would be really, really strong. Piraju was listening and didn't know how to put it. But then he wanted to be honest, and he said, well, my daughter, Paracaí, which means a palm tree, I cannot give her to you in matrimony because ever since she was a child, ever since she was a very young girl, she fell in love with the sun. And since then, she doesn't enjoy anything but staring at the sun. And when it's a cloudy day, when we have a cloudy day, she will get sad and depressed. So she determined actually, to devote her life to the sun, to the God sun. So I cannot give her to you in matrimony. Mandio, who was a disdainful chief, a brutal cacique, his eyes started shining with rage and anger, and he dashed out of the tent. After telling Piraju, you'll regret this. Do you think I will leave this rejection like nothing? Just get ready. And he dashed out of the tent, leaving Piraju in deep, deep reflection, because he knew that from then on, they may be in big trouble, he and all the tribe. But well, life went on, and days passed and nothing happened, and Piraju was very grateful to the gods that everything stayed peaceful. It was one day when the daughter of Piraju was rowing her canoe on the river because she wanted to enjoy the sunset right in the middle of the river. She enjoyed doing that. She was alone. And suddenly, she felt uneasy. She felt something deep in her guts. And when she turned around, she saw these fires coming from the little village where her people were. So she started, rowing, full speed, rowing ashore. And when she was about to step out of the canoe, she felt something grabbing her, like it was like iron arms grabbing her, not letting her move. And then she heard the voice of Mandio threatening her and saying, you better pray to your gods, because not even your gods will save you or your people from my vengeance. The poor thing, this princess, she was desperate, and silently she was praying, please, please, Sun God, please don't let Mandio get away with his plan. Please, please help me. The son of the bright rays heard her voice. The godson of the Guaraníes had the desperation in his girl, and immediately after, a whirlwind of sun rays wrapped her up and she disappeared, leaving Mandio in a state of panic. He didn't understand what was going on. He really was paralyzed. And there, very close to that place where they were standing, a very nice, slender plant sprouted with a bright golden head that would follow the sun, would follow the movement of the sun in the same way that the daughter of Piraju did. And the story goes, and so the Guaraníes told us, that that's how the sunflower was born. And I know that sunflowers here are gorgeous, and they are actually my favorite flowers.